I hope you're enjoying the mild and tranquil spring weather because we're about 24 hours away from a storm system that is going to bring us the risk of strong to even severe storms that'll impact your Sunday evening. An alert day has been issued, especially from 5 p.m. through 10 p.m. That's the window that we could see some strong winds, heavy rain, and even severe weather. Right now, seeing some garden variety showers, mainly south and west of Toledo. No thunder or lightning, nothing you need to worry about. Just pack that umbrella for dinner plans and evening activities. Between Napoleon and Defiance down into northern Putnam County, I am noticing some more moderate rain, and across Wood County the rain has also started to fill on through. In the Toledo metro, just some spotty sprinkles and some light drizzle, but with those temperatures in the 70s, hope you're still able to get outside and enjoy some of the nice weather today. That severe threat's going to come late Sunday with this strong area of low pressure, and to give you an idea of just how dynamic this storm system is, producing thunderstorms on the milder side and snow in the Dakotas. That is also a sign of a big cool down for the start of April. So let's break down the hour-by-hour timeline. This evening, we're going to see some light to perhaps moderate rain fill on through. No risk of any thunder or lightning, and certainly no severe weather. Daybreak Sunday is going to feel muggier. Those showers are going to be moving off to the east. Now, most of the daytime is actually going to be dry. We'll call it the calm before the storm. We could even see a few glimpses of sunshine, and that could potentially provide some instability in the atmosphere as a cold front approaches from the west. Now, by 5 p.m., we're going to be looking back towards Indiana because that's where the storms are going to be developing. Now, initially, they could pose a brief tornado threat, but as they develop into a line, I think it's the strong straight line winds that'll pose our biggest impact here at home. So let's zoom in a little bit closer, seeing those showers move in tonight. Again, no hazardous weather, just some run-of-the-mill spring showers. Sunday morning, it is going to be damp and humid, and much of the day is actually going to be dry. By about 5 p.m., that line of storms comes knocking on our doorstep. Latest model data shows 7 p.m. storms moving into Lenawee, Fulton, Henry, and Putnam counties, and then by about 8 p.m. seeing them in the I-75 corridor. They quickly weaken, though, east of I-75, so if you live over here towards Sandusky and Norwalk, there is a much lower severe risk than if you live closer to Indiana. So what are we looking at as far as the severe setup goes? There is going to be a lot of wind shear. In other words, the jet stream is going to be very strong. The timing is just about ideal, seeing those storms roll in just before sunset. Unstable air is the biggest question mark. I think if those morning showers stick around a little bit longer and perhaps with the cloud cover, that could inhibit the amount of instability we get. So that's a bit of a question mark, but there are still several ingredients that are pointing towards severe weather. 5 p.m. through 10 p.m. stay weather alert, and what you need to do is get that free WTOL 11 weather app, because if there's any warnings that are issued, those go straight to your phone or your tablet, and you can stay in the know even if you're in your tornado shelter during a tornado warning. It's a great way to get weather alerts. That impact alert day is for your evening, 5 to 10 p.m. Heading into Monday, a big cool down, and we're not going to be getting any snow, but look, 73 to 44. That is quite the cold front for April 1st. And our next spring storm system quickly lifts us back to the 60s for your Wednesday. Overall, the severe risk is going to be greatest south and west. That orange area is a level 3 out of 5. In other words, enhanced risk of severe weather. And that spans from Wood County down towards Hancock County over towards the Indiana state line. And I think right along that state line is where the highest risk will be for some damaging straight line winds. Heading into the work week, scattered showers tapering off Monday, a chilly start to April. Storms are going to be likely midweek. And overall, we do quiet down with some seasonable April weather ahead.